Just a short announcement. After the panel, we have a cocktail, welcome cocktail by the Ankara Chamber of Commerce on the second floor of the building. So we are not leaving to the hotel. Our program will continue with a cocktail, and after cocktail, we will leave to hotel altogether. So after the panel at 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, we will start our cocktail in the second floor. So we will move from here all together to the cocktail with our foreign guest and participant. So we are missing with one of our panelists, but he will come and join us shortly. Let me, not too late, let me start with our panel. Our topic is global healthcare travel industry, present and future of healthcare industry. So our panelists, yeah, Zahid has arrived already. My last panelist come. Thank you, Zahid. No problem. So you short break now. We have to give, but we don't have time. That's why we late a little bit and we start immediately. Welcome. So I would like to give the word first to Dr. Ahmet SAVAŞAN because he will gonna leave to Cyprus. He is the president of North Cyprus Healthcare Travel Council, and he is the member of parliament as well. And he's the past president of Global Healthcare Travel Council. He just delivered April the flag to Dr. Natalia. So I would like to give the floor to him that he can share with us his view about global healthcare travel industry, present situation and present position, and for the future as well. Please, Dr. SAVAŞAN.
Kıymetli Başkan, Dünya Sağlık Turizmi Konseyi'nin çok kıymetli başkanları, temsilcileri, hepinizle bir arada olmaktan büyük bir mutluluk duyduğumu belirterek konuşmama başlamak istiyorum. Elbette burada bizlerle birlikte olan ve kıymetli vakitlerini bizlere ayıran turizm profesyonelleri, sağlık turizmi profesyonellerine de bizlerle birlikte olduğu için teşekkür ediyorum. Aslında sağlık turizminin bugünü ve geleceğini konuşurken, sağlık turizminin pek çok akademik kaynakta da, sektörel olarak da medikal kısmının ön planda tutulduğu, fakat aslında sağlığı koruyan, geliştiren yanının çok daha kuvvetli olduğuna dikkat çekerek başlamak istiyorum. Benim en çok literatürde beğendiğim bir tanım var sağlık turizmine yönelik. O da şu: sağlık turizmini iki başlığa ayırıyor. Birincisi sağlığı koruma ve geliştirme. İkincisi ise medikal olarak bildiğimiz sağlığı geri kazanma. Dolayısıyla bugününe bakacak olursak sağlık turizminin sağlığı koruma ve geliştirmeye harcanan paranın 800 milyar dolar civarlarında olduğu, fakat aslında gerek Türkiye'de, gerek Kıbrıs'ta, gerekse de dünyanın pek çok yerinde çok daha fazla konuşulan ve çok daha fazla efor harcanan medikal kısmın ise 100 milyar dolar gibi, 8'de biri gibi bir büyüklüğe sahip olduğunu söyleyerek başlamak istiyorum. 900 milyar dolar gibi bir büyüklüğü var dünyada sağlık turizmi sektörünün ve bunun 800 milyar doları sağlığı koruyucu ve geliştirici, sağlığı geri kazandırıcı ise medikal tedavileri içeren 100 milyar dolar gibi. Aslında diğer panelde biraz değinildi ama sürdürülebilirlik konusuyla sağlık turizmini birlikte düşünmemizde fayda var. 1987'de Birleşmiş Milletler'de ilk kez sürdürülebilir kalkınmadan bahsedildi ve ekonomik olan bütün sektörlerin temelinde sürdürülebilirlik olması gerektiği öne çıkarıldı. Birleşmiş Milletler'e üye hemen hemen bütün devletler tarafından kabul edildiği cihetle. Dolayısıyla sürdürülebilirlik de en basit anlamıyla ne? Gelecek nesillerin ihtiyaçlarını düşünerek bugünkü kaynakları harcamak. Dolayısıyla gelecekte de kaynağa ihtiyaç olduğu düşünülerek bugünkü kaynakları sorumlu bir şekilde harcamak. Peki konumuzla ilgisi ne? Konumuzla doğrudan ilgisi var. O da şöyle, hepimiz söylüyoruz, bir tatil turisti ki dünyada bugün en başat, en fazla katılınan turizm türü kitle turizmi. Bir kitle turisti bir haftada $1000 harcıyor. Bir sağlık turisti bunun 5 katıyla 10 katı yani $5000'la $10.000 harcıyor. Bunun sürdürülebilirlik neresinde? 100 tatil turisti getirmek yerine aslında 10 sağlık turistiyle bu para ülkenize geliyor. Peki ne oluyor? Sadece parayla mı ilgileniyoruz? Hayır. 100 kişinin ülkenizdeki kültür başta olmak üzere altyapı ve diğer kaynakları ihtiyacı daha az oluyor. Daha az bu konularda yatırım yapma gibi ihtiyacınız oluyor. Daha sürdürülebilir, yani sadece bugün kitle turizminin biliyorsunuz gelecek 10 yılda 20 yılda çok süratle azalacağı ve kitle turizminin yerine daha alternatif turizm çeşitlerinin daha az insanla daha farklı şekillere gideceğini de biliyoruz. Dolayısıyla ülkeler bizlerin içinde bulunduğu Global Healthcare Travel Council'ın bütün üye ülkeleri de ülkesinde daha az insanla daha fazla gelir istiyor ve aslında daha az insanla kaynakların daha az tüketilmesini ya da baskı altına alınmasını istiyor. Dolayısıyla sürdürülebilirlik de bizim için bugününün de yarınının da sağlık turizminde temelinde bulundurulacak bir konu. Yine bugün bakıldığında bugününden bahsedecek olursak sağlık turizminin iki taraftan yanaşacağım. Yine az önce söylediğim gibi. Medikal olarak bugün de yarın da en fazla sağlık turizminin medikal kısmından, sağlığı geri kazanma kısmından bekleme süresinin bugün de yarın da olacağı, maliyet avantajının bugün de yarın da isteneceği, hizmet kalitesi ve akreditasyonların bugün de yarın da önemli tercih kaynağı olacağı ve yaşlanan nüfusun bunlara ihtiyaç olacağını düşündüğümüzde sağlık turizminin medikal kısmı bugün de yarın da talep edilen ve gelişecek olan, gelişimi sürdürülecek bir konu olarak literatürde de, akademik çalışmalarda da, bizlerin arasında yapılan konuşmalarda da beklediğimiz bir konu. Elbette ki gerek Covid-19 pandemisinde, gerekse de salgınların etkisiyle, hastalıkların etkisiyle sağlıklı yaşlanma, yani sağlığımızı koruma dünyada çok önemli sıralara geldi. Sağlığını korumak isteyen insanlar, sağlığını kaybetmeden wellness gibi, detoks gibi, sağlıklı yaşam tatilleri gibi konularda çok ciddi paralar harcıyor, zaman harcıyor. Onun için bugün de sağlık turizminin sağlığı geliştirme ve koruma anlamında wellness, detoks ve buna bağlı konularda çok ciddi bir eğilimin olduğu ve çok ciddi bir potansiyelin olduğunu ve bu alanın gelecekte de gelişeceğini söylemekte fayda görüyorum. Elbette ki gelecekle ilgili projeksiyonu konuşacak olursak, bugün 100 milyar dolar medikal turizm, sağlığı geri kazanma konusu, 2025'lerde baktığınız zaman 1,3 trilyon dolar, 2030'lara gelindiğinde ise 2,1 trilyon doları aşacağı pek çok makalede yer alıyor. Yani bugün 1 milyar dolar diye düşündüğümüz bu sağlık, turizmi büyüklüğü 2025 gibi kısa bir sürede %30 artarak 1,3 trilyon dolara, 2030'da ise 2,1 trilyon dolara çıkacak. Bunun içerisinde medikal turizm 100 milyar dolarken 200 milyar dolara, 800 milyar dolar olan wellness ve buna bağlı sağlığı koruyucu konular ise 2 katına çıkacağı öngörülüyor. Elbette ki gelecekte sağlık turizminden pay almak isteyen ülkeler ve aslında bizim Global Healthcare Travel Council başkanlığı elinde tutan ülke, Moldova başta olmak üzere diğer kuruluşlar dünyada sağlık turizminin sağlıklı gelişimi için hem akademik çalışmalar yapıyor hem saha çalışmaları yapıyor ve bunun gelecekte nasıl seyredeceği konusundaki görüşlerini de elbette ki dönem başkanımız mutlaka konsey adına söyleyecek ama ortak çalışmalarda ortaya çıkan bazı konuları dikkatinize getirmek istiyorum. Gelecekte sağlık turizminden pay almak isteyen ülkeler dijital sağlık ve teletıp gibi yaklaşımlara çok ciddi yatırım yapma ve bu konuda kendini geliştirmek durumunda kalacak. Yine yaşlanan nüfusa ve kronik hastalıkların artacağını öngörerek kardiyoloji, ortopedi ve onkolojiye yatırım yapan ülkelerin ve bölgelerin gelecekte medikal turizmden hasta alabileceği yine öngörülen gerçekler arasında. Yine bir başka gelecekte sağlık turizminden pay almak isteyen ülkelerin sağlık sigortaları ve özel sigorta paketlerini geliştirmeleri gerekecek. Ve özel sigorta yani kişiselleştirilmiş hizmetleri kapsayacak sigortaları geliştirecek ülkelerin de gelecekte sağlık turizminden pay alacağını düşünüyoruz. Yapay zeka bugün en önemli hayatımızın her alanına giren bir konu, yeni bir konu. Yapay zeka ve veri analizi konusu da elbette ki önümüzdeki dönemde hem medikal turizmin hem de sağlığı koruyucu wellness, spa gibi turizm ürünlerinde yapay zeka, kişiselleştirilmiş hizmetler ve verilerin analizini iyi yapan bölge ve ülkelerin sağlık turizminde önemli bir pay almaya devam edeceğini söyleyebiliriz. Bunun yanı sıra düşük maliyet bugün de yarın da her zaman insanların fiyatına göre yüksek kalite arayışı devam edeceği düşünüldüğünde bunun da gelecekte sağlık turizminden pay almak isteyenlerin kıymet vermesi gereken bir alan olarak geliştirilmesi gereken bir alan olduğunu söyleyebilirim. Yine wellness ve spa bugün olduğu gibi gelecekte de insanların sadece beden sağlığı değil, ruh sağlığını da tam bir sağlıklılık hali dediğimiz konuda gelişeceğini düşünüyoruz. Sözlerimin sonunda bir de riskleri ve zorluklardan biraz bahsedeyim gelecek için. Riskler ve zorluklara baktığınızda kalite ve güvenlik standartlarını yerine getiremeyen veya kalite ve güvenlik standartlarında çağı, gerekliliği yakalayamayan bölge ve ülkelerin sağlık turizminin hem wellness hem medikal kısmında sorunlar yaşayacağı riskiyle karşı karşıya olduğunu söyleyebiliriz. Yine yasal düzenlemeler uluslararası standartları karşılayacak olan ve birçok ülkedeki düzenlemelerle paralellik göstermeyi başaramayan ülkelerin de gelecekte sağlık turizminden pay alma konusunda sorun yaşayabileceğini, etik sorunlara etik konulara dikkat etmeyen ülkelerin, etik problemlerin artan ülkelerin sağlık turizminde zorluklar yaşayacağını söyleyebilirim. Elbette ki bizleri az önce saydıklarım insani ve bizlerin yapabilecekleri, yapması gereken işler hepimizi ve dünyayı tehdit eden en büyük zorluk veya risk pandemi ve salgın hastalıklar. O da elbette ki az önce konuştuğumuz insani gereklilikleri yerine getirmeyenleri, gelecekte bekleyen risklere paralel insanların dışında doğal afetler gibi düşünülebilecek pandemi ve küresel sağlık krizleri de maalesef sağlık turizminin geleceğini olumsuz etkileyebilecek düzeyde. Sonuç olarak sağlık turizmi bugün de yarın da dünyada gelişecek olan en önemli sektörlerden bir tanesidir. Bunu geliştirmek için tele tıp dediğimiz konuların geliştirilmesi, yapay zekadan yararlanılması, uluslararası akreditasyonlara önem verilmesi, etik kodlara önem verilmesi gibi alanlara dikkat edilmesi gerektiği kanaatindeyim. Ve bizlerin de dünyada sağlık turizmini geliştirmeye çalışan konseyler olarak da bu konuları hem dikkatinize getirmek istedim hem paylaşmak istedim. Beni dinlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ediyorum.
For international patients, so I visited. I had countries like they started 30 years ago, 40 years ago, like India, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Germany, UK, and United States. I have been so many times in these countries in order just to investigate how really they are serving international patients and how they do it. And we learn a lot. I mean, and today we are sharing a lot. What we learn, we practice and we develop, and we are sharing a lot. So when I said that we are sharing and learning, I would like to pass our next panelist, Hisham ALHUNEIDI from Kuwait. When I started with my first journey in 2005, I met my master. He is my master, which I first person, an experienced person in this industry, was working for Lufthansa Airlines and referring patients from Kuwait to Germany for 20 years. And he is in the industry more than 30 years, yes, Hisham? So when I met him 20 years ago in Kuwait, so I listened a lot and I learned a lot from him, and we start practicing and developing together, and finally we are now sharing our experience with the other new countries who are trying to develop in medical tourism. Let me hear from our master. Today's the global healthcare industry, how is the position today and where we're going to be in the future. So what is your projection in this regards? Please, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. I mean, you are exaggerating a little bit. I'm not a master, we are just a friend. And we always learn from each other. I mean, I learn, you learn. And this is the life. After the speakers and the people who was before us in the panel discussions, let me go through quickly about the medical tourism. I have to mention the years, and then you know why I'm mentioning those dates, so you will know. In 1990, German airline in Kuwait decided to establish a department. It wasn't called medical tourism at that time or health travel. A department where can take care of sending patients to Germany. It was a coincidence actually. We found people coming to us, to Lufthansa, asking about hospitals. Those people, they used to go to the German embassy. The German embassy said, oh, sorry, we don't have anything to help you. Go to Lufthansa. Lufthansa, we are not the hospitals. But we had a very clever manager at that time. I want to mention his name. His name is Peter Fellinger. I have to be grateful to this person. He contacted me, and I was working at the Meridian Hotel at that time, and Lufthansa was one of my accounts. He said, Hisham, we are offering you a job. I said, what is it? He said, you will be in charge of sending patients. So I laughed. I said, Peter, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person in a marketing department. He said, Hisham, you are a good marketing person. We know you, we deal with you since a long time. The doctor is in Germany. What we need here is just a good marketing person. So don't worry, you will learn. Okay, Lufthansa was a very big name. It was an international. The offer financially was very good. It was nice. So shortly I took it. I traveled to Germany. I signed the agreement, and we collaborate with a couple of hospitals in a city named Wiesbaden at that time. And how we are going to compete? Our competitors used to be United Kingdom and USA. And those people were in the market for more than 30 years. What shall we do? So it took us around a year. Very strong marketing, seminar, visiting doctors, training courses. And after 7 months in one of the Kuwaiti newspapers, sorry I didn't bring my flash memory, I could show you what was in the newspaper. They said Germany acquired 40% of the European market. We celebrated, it was us, they didn't mention it because it was a press release, but everybody knew that that was Lufthansa. Okay, it was very successful at that time. In 2002, we've been approached for the first time. I wanted to comment a little bit in Ms. Laila speech and Mr. Amin, but you have please to remember those dates. In 2002, we got a visitor from Thailand. The Thai people, they wanted to enter the Kuwaiti market. I was surprised. I said, from Germany to Thailand, it was a huge difference. I look at them cynically, and I was mistaken. I said, Thailand, well, okay, we will see. But after 1 year, surprisingly, of everybody, Thailand took more than 40% of the Kuwaiti market. Nobody knew that. They saw that the Thai, those people away from the Far East, which are famous so with the nightlife and you know the reputation, that those people cannot compete. They did compete and they won. And it was from Kuwait, from small country, Kuwait. Now, in 2004, maybe nobody knows Mr. Ahmed from Saudi Arabia sitting there, maybe he doesn't know that. We've been approached by King Faisal Specialized Hospital in Jeddah. They came to us and said, Mr. Hisham, we know that you are very famous and we want to receive patients to Saudi. Very surprisingly, now Thailand, Germany, Thailand, Saudi Arabia. Okay, why not? I took the flight, I went there, and I was very surprised. Saudi Arabia was one of the first GCC country, and a very high standard, nobody knew that at that time. They didn't play it as a medical tourism, they was playing it in the high standard of medical services. Anyway, now, here comes to my brother Emin. In 2005, Mr. Emin ÇAKMAK came with a handbag. Shall I tell the story? Okay. Mr. Emin came with a handbag with the company called Hello Tourism, which he owned. He visited our company, and while he was presenting his product, he saw by coincidence a business card of a Turkish eye hospital called Dünya Göz. And he said, Hisham, what is this? He said, yeah, I thought this is the health and spa department, I mean. And he said, this is an area where I'm very interested to do and to maneuver. Can you help us? I told him, Turkey. What? Turkey? It wasn't in the map. Turkey was not in the map. To tell you frankly, okay, tourism, everybody knew Turkey. Okay, then I said to myself, okay, Thailand, Saudi, now Turkey. Okay, let's fly. But I mean, we have to mention the name of a person you know him, Mr. Tarkan. Okay? Mr. Tarkan was the general manager of Turkish Airlines in Kuwait. Tarkan was ex-Memorial Hospital. I don't know if anybody from Memorial still with us here. Tarkan was working in Memorial. He had a very good experience with medical background. So the three musketeers, Amin, Tarkan, and Hisham, took the flight over to Turkey, and Amin arranged for us a visit to the most of the well-known hospitals. I came back with my head turning. Turkey from 2005, maybe many of you, they think Turkey just came. Turkey from 2005, they have the latest state-of-art hospitals. So, okay, now it's Turkey. So What you see in front of you right now started in 2005 from a small country in Kuwait, which no one expected that the trigger will come from a small place like this, and you see in front of you what's happening right now all around the world. THTC, Global Travel Council, and we are competing with MTA, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about that. We are in collaboration with everyone, but I was in contact with Jonathan recently. There is a lot of development, but I told Jonathan we can collaborate if you want, but there is a lot of competitors, so be prepared. Okay, now talking about Dubai, Ms. Laila, she mentioned Dubai in 2012, also we approached by some hospitals there. There was, I should mention, Mrs. Fatima Al-Sharif. I don't know, Laila, if you know her. She was from Dubai Healthcare City. She was the first time to approach us, and from there we start contacting UAE. Qatar, we know they are very advanced in medical, but they didn't approach us actually, we know them. Surprisingly, Taiwan was one of the players. Now coming to India, you were talking, Emin, about India. I have to mention very important things. Medical tourism, the GCC is a barometer for medical tourism due to the multinational varieties in our region. But destination attractions plays a very big role, not only a doctor experience. In the GCC, if you tell them that I have an expert in, I don't want to mention name, not to make any criticism, and I have a doctor in this city, said, no, Hisham, we don't like this country. We don't want to go to this country. I said, guys, we are talking about the doctor said, even though, please find us another destination. I want you, Amir, to know that this is not something easy. Maybe the people who was living in the GCC with us, they knew this. 3 days ago, I had a patient, a cancer patient, his wife, she had a tumor, a breast tumor. I proposed for them a destination. She said, no, Hisham, we don't want this destination. They didn't give me a chance to tell them even about the doctor. I told him, he's an expert. I said, no, forget about this destination. So, I mean, I want to tell you now what's happening in medical tourism. There's a lot of change. Not only the doctors, you are talking about the futures as well. I have to mention something in front of the hospitals. Now, the hospitals are competing with us as the facilitators because they are approaching the patient directly. There is a direct approach through social media, through visiting. So they still want us, but they compete with us. So we have to find a solution for that with the hospitals. If you need the support with the facilitators, you should collaborate, not compete. Because at the end, it's a win-win situations. Artificial AI, artificial intelligence. We were in Bahrain 2 weeks ago, and we've been talking about AI with some players. But to tell you frankly, we tried it in Kuwait, it didn't work. Even the telemedicine didn't work well with us. We still, till this moment, feel that the patient would like to meet the doctor face to face. Not through a screen. They could have an advice. But at this moment, at least maybe in our region, people, they prefer a direct contact, not the doctor with the hospitals. I wish everybody success. Okay, I will give another chance to my colleague to talk about it. So thank you, everybody.
Hisham, thank you for memory going back and our first meeting. But you underline very important point that we don't need competition. We need cooperation and collaboration. This is really important. I mean, today's, yes, the hospitals, they are doing their individual own marketing and opening offices and coming hard competition with the facilitator. But they need to understand the importance of the facilitators is very, very important, because The hospital is based in Turkey, the facilitator based in the origin of the patient. So when you treat the patient and go back, the follow-up is going to be done by the facilitator. You cannot, as hospital, you cannot be fully ready to follow up all your patients who are coming from 280 countries. I mean, by the human resources, you will not going to have this possibility and capacity. That's why I really underline this point, very important, that we need from the hospitals, general hospitals, an ethical action and paying more attention and cooperation with the facilitator rather than spending too much effort and money by individual movement. So if they do support a local facilitator by some advertisement and some financial, I believe they will going to get more benefit than they are getting them today, what they are doing by themselves. But they are learning. I can tell you that one of the most popular hospitals in Turkey, they were opening their offices like a mushroom, you know, everywhere, every country. Now they are closing down. They understood that it's not enough to open the offices there and to try to, you know, survive with paying salaries, rent costs, this and that. So there is already local people. They do it and they pay all this cost. They bear all this cost. What you need to do, you need to pay your follow-up fee when they refer you a patient. So this is, we try to educate our hospitals in this respect, actually, and it's very, very important point that you underline. Thank you very much for coming and sharing your experience and the roles that Lufthansa has played during your time, and later Turkish Airlines, which they play a lot of great roles when we start developing. You know, we were inviting a lot of guests, and Turkish Airlines was supporting by the flights and all that, till the Ministry of Trade come into the game and they start the supporting. So let me invite Ahmet to my left, please. Ahmet is our Vice President of Global Healthcare Travel Council, and he's from Saudi Arabia, and he's one of the global new player in the industry. So I want to get his views about today and tomorrow, what Saudi Arabia is doing and what they do. Ahmet Oraj is the Vice President country for Global Healthcare Travel Council, representing Saudi Arabia in the council. So welcome, Ahmet. Ahmet gone and new Ahmet come. So Ahmet SAVAŞAN is gone. Ahmet Oraj has replaced the place. So I would like to give the floor to Lutz to Germany, to our Vice President in Europe. His long journey with us. He is leading a wellness association, medical wellness association in Germany, and also he is a member of GHTC and vice president. So we would like to hear from him, from his perspective, today's and the future of the global healthcare industry.
Yeah, thank you very much, Emin. And before I will answer, I also would like to say thanks again for your great hospitality here. And thanks that we have the chance to be here together. And of course, if I'm looking here to the team, what I saw there, and to the people here on both tables, I have the feeling, and this is perhaps the beginning of my short speech, because it's difficult to find some new points up before, after these nice speeches, just to come back to say I have the feeling we are here something like friends, and we have the chance, and this is the main point in my mind, to work together beside all of the discussions we will of course have. Just some words, I only was written here what I got the input on this table. Let us start with 2 points, with the point of competition. I have not a different feeling, but I have a different feeling. I have the feeling that the medical tourism market is a competition market. Finished. And I also look to Turkey And of course, thank you for your nice words. I know some of your fairs. I know, and this is, in my mind, a bad development that in the past 2 years, 2 years, there are coming some new companies on the market to Europe, to Germany, with, let us say, not hundreds, with a lot of dentists, with a lot of different hospitals. And they make a fair one day. And they have the feeling that a lot of, let's say, patients are coming, and they decide at the end to have a treatment in Turkey. In my mind, that's completely wrong, because if you will be a patient and you saw one dentist, the next one, the third one, the fourth one, and everybody has the same information. The information is very easy. We are the best in the market, we have the best doctors, we have the best prices, and of course we have the best pictures. Okay, and finished, we have a nice hotel, we have a transfer, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, excuses, but it's every time the same story. At the end, nobody knows, in my mind, no patient can decide where to go. So what I have the feeling, just let us say, to talk a little bit about Turkey, only 2 sentences, we have to talk much more about the system of the facilitators. What is their main target, and which way facilitators can get or will get in contact, and we don't have, or you, let us say, you don't have not only to look that your government, this is nice, pays some percentage of the costs for a fair like this one. To come back to another, let's say, competition, Hashim said that we have Global Healthcare Travel Council. Just to say again, please join this group. This is one of, in my mind, the best group what I ever saw by the idea of working together in the field of medical tourism. And he said another group called MTA, Medical Tourism Association of the States. Yes, we don't have any, no, of course we have some contacts, we know each other, but that's all. The reason is very easy. In my mind, the reason is the standards. If we are dealing here in Europe or in let's say, in this part of the group, GCC countries, Europe, Turkey, now Moldova, whatever, we have the same standard. We have some of the same ideas to work together. If I'm looking in the internet, and I have the feeling, of course, the name Jonathan, they make a lot of advertisement only by internet. They don't have a quality. It could be wrong, but I have the feeling that they don't have so deep quality assurance systems what we need. The third part is, of course, politics. What I miss here, not I miss it. We miss here, for instance, one country. And I would like to say this. The country is Ukraine. Ukraine was one of the biggest players in the field of health tourism. Everybody knows why we have some, not we, there are some problems in Ukraine by the war. And that shows us, in my mind, that also health tourism is a part of politics. We can't say, no, we are only friends, we work together. No, that's wrong. So destroying in Ukraine by hospitals, by child hospitals, whatever, by doctors, we don't have to discuss the reasons, it doesn't matter, is very big. So the one player is lost on the market. We also have the same problems, not so that it quite be fair, the problems in the country between, let us say, Israel, the country, the problems in Gaza, and all of the other things beside. So just to come back with some small points, what I have the feeling we have to discuss at first, much more deeper international cooperation. Not only to say we have Global Healthcare Travel Council, yes, that's true, we do our best. I know Emin, I know all of the other ones, since the last, let us say, 10, 12 years, and of course longer, they do their best, or we do our best, but we only can do our best if everybody works together, otherwise it's a nice idea, but it's finished. I have the feeling we have to talk much more deeper about standards, about education programs, to talk about the main idea, of course, of medical tourism. All of us knows why. I have more the feeling that people are looking more for medical treatments, not only for tourism. We have to talk about the hospitality side, and of course the main difference, and this is the last word for in my mind, to decide for a country like Turkey, you have much more nurses in your hospitals as, for instance, in Germany. This is, in my mind, a very, very big point. So the last point, what we also have to discuss is the financing problem. If I saw, and we sent some patients to Turkey, also to some other countries, also we are looking for patients who would like to come to Germany, I saw very different, let us say, package prices here in Turkey for the same thing. So perhaps Turkey also will have the chance to regulate it a little bit more. The last problem in Germany is, so thanks for the wording of Lufthansa, I think we can say it was Lufthansa, there was some changing in Germany. In Germany, facilitators from abroad. So let us say you have one, let us say, more problem. This is the kickback problem. In Germany, it's not, let us say, officially allowed to earn an official kickback by the treatment from the patient. So every time we have to discuss with the hospitals that, of course, the facilitators have to earn some money. Then we come back and then it's finished. Yes, I'm quite sure also in Germany we will find a way. Then we come to the quality of the facilitators. In my mind, it's much more too easy that so many people worldwide said, yes, I go in a new market. Tomorrow I start with medical tourism. I know everything, and it doesn't matter. And at the end, these guys know, let us say directly, nothing. They don't know the history. They don't know the history of the patients and how difficult it is to decide the right treatment in the right country. So I hope in this way we will work together. Thank you very much.
Well, you underline about standard and education. That's really important, and we know the German standards is very high. We learn a lot, and many of our doctors been graduated in Germany, in your universities, and they come back and they really become very successful doctors in Turkey. They are serving here. And due to the German standards, high quality, we know that that's really important. One of the leading healthcare industry in terms of medical equipment and service. Of course, so many brands, German brands, still are developing a lot of nice technologies for human services. And you point out about the follow-up fee for facilitator. The German healthcare hospitals are mostly government and university hospitals. They are not ready to pay any facilitation fee or follow-up fee. That's one thing which is making Germany going down, because the facilitator, still the same standards and same quality is there, never be changed. The technology is there, but facilitation fee and follow-up fee is the key point playing. And another point now lately become accessibility. So many difficulties to obtain a visa to Germany or to US now. So these are the things making German, preparation is not high as before. Thank you for joining us and contributing for our panels. And as you said, we work a long time together. And you mentioned that Medical Tourism Association and our strategy are different. We are a different location and different culture. We are close to each other anyway. Americans has different understanding. They are global, but we learn that they are not acting globally. So that's why we stopped collaborating with MTA. Till 2012, we were collaborating and we were going and joining their events. But when they do not accept one of their small competitors from Germany, Dr. Uwe Klein, in their conferences in Miami, which he was my guest invited in my list, and I told them that you are not acting global and we are going to establish our Global Healthcare Travel Council, which will act ethically and globally, will be equally treat everybody at the same time. So that was the point that we stop, and we don't collaborate anymore with MTA people. So thank you for contribution and underlining. Please, you want to say something?
Yes, only one time, otherwise you don't misunderstand. Of course, it might be possible, but it will be possible to, let us say, to earn money from patients if you send patients to Germany, but we have just find another way. This is the point. So, of course, it might be possible to earn money also in Germany, because it's quite clear that's your job to get a patient. It takes time. So we also have a system in Germany to earn money.
Good. Good to hear that. I want to hear that in privately how it's possible.
Nobody comes. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me hand over to the floor to Zahid HAMID. Zahid is the global healthcare facilitator in UK based, and also he is one of our first person who signed the Memorandum of Understanding to establish the Global Healthcare Travel Council in Monaco, Monte Carlo in 2013. And since then he is contributing and helping a lot, and he's sharing his experience with us. And he is advisory board member for the Global Healthcare Travel Council. We would like to hear from him, from his perspective, today and tomorrow, what is going to be.
Thank you very much, Emin, for having me once again, rekindling this relationship. It is my privilege to be here with this esteemed gathering of the luminaries from the healthcare travel world, and to rub shoulders with them once again. So thank you very much for that. Lutz, if you felt that you were unlucky being so far down the line, imagine how I must feel after all of you have spoken. And I can't help but equate my status with that of Henry VIII's sixth wife. I know what to do, but I don't know if I can do it any better. So it's that kind of a situation that I'm in. But I'll try. I think, being serious, the model of healthcare presently that we have around us is unsustainable. And I will not go very far and deep into this, but to suggest we are all people who have been associated with medicine in one way or another, one form or another. We know how expensive it is becoming every day. It is sending 100 million people a year into poverty. You have the latest example of the UK admitting openly, the Prime Minister saying the NHS is sick. And if it cannot be revived, then we have a problem. I'm not going to put any more funds in it. It has to reform from within. This is something that needs to be read into. And what we need to really go back to, let's keep this in mind, and I'm going to start hypothesizing now and tell things which have occurred here, there, or somewhere, and we have picked them up in passing. Where did it all start? It started with the demand. A patient wanted treatment, did not have it, and looked for it far and wide, decided it's the Cleveland Clinic that has it, or Mayo Clinic that has it, or Cromwell Hospital that has it, or some clinic in Germany that has it. So people who didn't have access to healthcare locally started to travel for treatment. It's never called medical tourism there. It is only when the reverse flow started that it became known as medical tourism. And that is why we're calling it medical tourism now, because it's in the opposite direction. It's in the developing world that patients are going to in search of healthcare. When did it open up? Concurrent with the internet coming around and establishing itself as a means of communication. Emails was the first thing we did. And then were search engines. And those search engines led us to different hospitals abroad, according to our search criteria. And so we found cheaper treatments being available around the world. And so the demand was met with a supply. And then the competition and destinations got established. And we had a kind of a patient mobility take effect. And it was happening in penny packets. And then us facilitators came around and we said, hey, there's a bit of money to be made over here. So why not start directing these people? And I would admit I was perhaps one of those lucky ones. How it happened, how I got into it, I have absolutely no idea. Perchance, and that's another story, I wouldn't tell it right now. But here I am today, I think very fortunate to be able to tell the story in my 19th year in this business. So that was patient mobility, and it has grown, it has become wiser, as have providers become sharper in their responses. So all of that happened, and then patient choice was supreme. So what happened next? TripAdvisor kind of things, feedbacks, real self, Facebook groups, etc. So the patient dictating who's good, where to go, here's my 5-star review, here's another one, and that sort of thing. And Treatment Abroad had its own patient reviews, ratings and reviews, so that was all there. And there were set regional streams of patients. I think we've even now not come around to the idea that patient streams are regional. We are still hoping, I'm glad we're not hoping for the 55 million uninsured and underinsured Americans that we started talking about in 2006, 2007, 2008. And the waiting list that we were talking of then in the United Kingdom are now something to reckon with. So it's only now that we can hope to get a slice of the pie from there. Now what has happened is provider mobility. With Memorial going to Romania, with Acıbadem, as we didn't say, going all around the world and establishing sort of reference offices over there. Acıbadem also going to Bulgaria and establishing offices over there, hospitals over there. Dünya Göz going to the Netherlands and now back from there. They were in Frankfurt, they are in Frankfurt, and they've gone to other countries in Central Asia as well. So all of that has happened. Live Hospital has gone to Budapest. They've established over there. They've come to London. They've gone to Harley Street. Number 19 Harley Street is now Live Harley Street Hospital. Memorial is in Leeds. They have established an office, a reference office, referral office over there. They've also now gone to the Netherlands and I think selected a person over there, and they are on the lookout for a country manager for the United States, if I'm not wrong. Yeah? So all of this is happening. This is provider mobility, going to where the patient is, establishing offices, establishing referral centers, and doing that sort of thing. Now, something else is happening in the background. There is information aggregation. Somebody is creating databases. Somebody is collecting information, personal information. So let's jump ahead. Who all have heard of Google Health? And who's heard of MedPalm and MedPalm 2? These are large language models for medicine that Google is investing in. Let's talk about Palm 2, which is the latest, released last year, 2023, around May time. It is based on the examination standards of the AIMS and NEET in India, US MLE in the US and the PLAB 1 and 2 in the UK. The passing marks for humans are 62%. The PALM could not do any better. PALM 2 has now scored 85% against the US MLE and 72% against the Indian examination, AIMS and NEET. What is it doing? It is diagnosing a patient's ailment based on the information provided to it, and it is gauged against correctness of the diagnosis, the potential for bias. The doctor who is doing the diagnosis, what is his bias or her bias? What kind of experience do they have? What age groups of patients have they seen? What are the ethnicities of those patients? What are the comorbidities of those patients, etc., etc., etc.? And third criteria, what is the potential for harm? Right? Let's go a step further. And what do we have? Variables. Yeah? Elon Musk has gone a step ahead. He's transplanted a chip in a human brain of a multiple sclerosis patient. Idea? To give the MS patient a better quality of life. But where's the money? The money is in getting FDA approval, and then FDA approval on a humanitarian basis, and then introducing such implantables to come on top of wearables for people with existing conditions to obtain insurance. And so your insurance premiums are going to be driven by your willingness to have wearables, to have implantables, and to be able to beam back information to your healthcare providers so that they can look after you better. Let's bring in the patient perspective once again. NEOM has an avowed ambition of introducing healthcare transformation in the private sector by making the patient in charge of their own health. So what's going to happen is they're going to have a digital twin. So everything that I have is in my digital twin, and then because of the wearables and everything else that I have, I'm being prompted by my digital twin to go get some exercise, get out of here, get out of this bed, stop eating too much fatty foods. What the hell are you on about, right? And you're meeting the wrong kind of people. They're giving you stress. So my life is going to be led by my digital twin who's going to tell me what to do. And so I will be in the healthiest place in the world to live and work in. Right? What's going to happen? How does it all link into healthcare and the delivery of healthcare? And how is it relevant to us? Let me just qualify that right now. Whereas medical tourism was a very limited scope and a very limited sense in which we have taken it to its pinnacle. I think we've reached the peak of medical tourism. It will now be driven by forces that are beyond our control. It will be driven by forces that hold the information, that will buy hospital space in bulk and then retail it, because that is where the economies of scale lie. If I'm buying in bulk, every time I went to a hospital or a clinic, I was asked, how many patients are you going to send me? Sounds familiar? So here's where Google Health is going to say, I'm going to send you my entire database. Patients from my entire database in your geographical area for your kind of specialties. What is the capacity that you can set aside? So who's bargaining now? And that's how healthcare will be made sustainable. The costs will be driven down, and World Health Organization, God forbid, may see the day that it will deliver its objective that it stated in 1948 of making access to healthcare universal. With that, I end my hypothesis, and I leave you with this food for thought, that this is where healthcare is going, and I would love to hear from anyone who can put me wiser on the subject. I'm learning. I am honestly still learning, and I feel that this is a very interesting time that I am fortunate enough to be living in and breathing in and being part of at the moment. And I know my days as a facilitator are numbered. So I'm prepared. I need to reinvent myself. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, Zahid Bey, thank you very much. I mean, you has taken us to, yeah, he has taken away to sky, actually, and you underline a lot of interesting things. For today, as you said, that NHS is sick. Not only NHS sick, is Obama Health is sick as well. I have some colleagues and friends who are calling me and saying that I'm returning back to Turkey. They are living a long time in US with their family. I say, why? What happened? They say that, do I need to wait for MRI 1 year later? MRI, just to have an MRI in US, so you need to wait for 1 year. I said, I will die. We don't know what we have, but without having MRI, we cannot know it. So that's why, I mean, they are very much developed country, but the human resources are needed in UK or in US. There is a lot of missing of human resources in terms of doctors, in terms of nurses, and in terms of a lot. So and the countries who have the right human resources are really start rising in medical tourism destination, because they have enough people who serve their citizen and an international patient as well. Of course, you underline about MS, new technology. This is very important. It's coming up. I mean, for MS diseases, new chips and new thing. And the Google is the biggest competitor for facilitator in the future. You underline this. Is right, because everybody records under Google organization now. They know who you are and what you do with your Facebook, with your Instagram, with your social media, with what you are sharing. They know everything. Even today, when you are talking between you and your wife about some topic and some subject, 10 minutes later, you will see in your Instagram some advertisement coming into your screen that you need such things, or you are talking such things. So they are listening to you. I mean, they know what you are even talking between you and your wife, or between you and your families or children. So the technology is moving forward, digitalization is moving forward. You underline this, thank you very much. And now I would like to go to Brother Ahmet from Saudi Arabia, our Vice President and the President of Saudi Medical Tourism Association. What's going on in your region? What is the present situation, and what's your futuring, or what you are planning for the future in the healthcare development?
Thank you very much, Dr. Amin, and I am really glad to be here with you guys, and thank you for this invitation. In medical tourism, I think Turkey is really a success story to tell and to learn, growing in very fast time, and the people actually following right now, and they cannot even catch the level where the Turkey are taking right now. And we see the big support from the government, who is actually making this continuous for unique work. In Saudi Arabia, we just try to learn in the last 3 years or 4 years about the market demand and what is needed to be a unique medical tourism destination. We establish new projects and mega projects in Saudi Arabia. We start NEOM, the Red Sea projects, and also a new destination called Amala, which is a luxury wellness destination. We actually targeting 50 resorts and spa and treatment centers on the whole Red Sea. We just start right now opening 3 of them, and we are going to continue doing or establishing the destination for the Red Sea as one of the unique destinations in the world. From my actually view regarding the medical tourism, I saw it is a virgin, still as a virgin market yet. It needs a lot of development in different ways. Like when Mr. Hashim talking about the hospitals, competition with the facilitators. Honestly, I see the facilitators, they are not doing their job well until now. We don't have that professional facilitators, honestly, and not the big facilitators. We always talking about, as a facilitator, we defend all the time, but honestly, if the hospitals find a good facilitators, they will not go by their own. It is not their work. But I think they want to go, because I faced this. I was in the travel business since 2000. In tourism, everybody know go to where. Even one platform, we don't have any platform for medical tourism as an event. We call it an event. Or what we have, small events for countries promoting themselves. Come to Turkey, talking about Turkey, nobody else. Go to Jordan, talking about Jordan, nobody else. The integration between the countries to have one big platform, like ITB, WTM, Arab Health, whatever actually we can create, we need to get this step quickly, because the industry are growing very fast. When it's growing very fast, we need a big and professional players. This is what I feel what we need in the next few years to develop the right facilitators, latest in the technology. They are actually given the right choices for the patients. We saw what's happened with many of stories for facilitators looking after the commissions and misguide the patient. And even the destination, which is right now trying to play a role in the medical tourism, they work with the big commission to give to the facilitators to send the patient, not only the quality. So what we try right now with our association, Health Tourism Association, we start to do our job to guide the people to the right hospitals around the world. And promoting Saudi Arabia, yes, but we promote everybody else who have the quality and fit with our people needs. So I hope, inshallah, starting from here, all the associations and organizations in medical tourism cooperate together and try to build a good platform. Everybody can be participate, everybody can give their experience, and sharing this and exchange the experience and business together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ahmet, for your sharing your view, but you underline one thing that shocked everybody in the hall, that there is no good facilitator exists, you said. You shocked all our facilitators. They are all facilitating patients. Of course, I do agree with you that we should not, of course, globalize this. But there is some facilitator are looking the more commercial benefit. For example, they try to get high commissions from hospitals. There is ethical hospitals which doesn't pay from certain level of percentage, but there is unethical hospitals. They are proposing very high commissions, and this is charged to the patient. I mean, the patient pays this. So we should, I mean, the facilitator, as facilitator, we should be more ethical to our client, to our patient, that we should not exaggerate the prices, and we should propose the best quality with best affordable price possible in order to not to exaggerate and abuse them while they are looking for some help and assistance from yourself. So that's why, as Turkish Healthcare Travel Council, we have a certain standards on follow-up fee. We never propose higher follow-up fee than the others or hospitals in order to attract and tell them that, oh, come and work with us. No, we say this is our standards and this is our ethical understanding. We pay you, this is the follow-up fee that we pay you, this is our standards. And if you are looking for higher, then you can go and deal with the others who are paying you higher. But I'm sure there is so many of you that taking care of this, because you will not going to kill yourself, because you can do it one time and two times, and the third time you will lose your potential and client and customer in that aspect. You want to say something, Zahid, or no? Okay. So I would like to hand over, because we have two more speakers, and then we will go to cocktail. We have a cocktail, and I would like to hand over the time and the floor to Ruslan. He was the past president of Global Healthcare Travel Council as well, and he is the chairman of Azerbaijan Healthcare and Medical Tourism Association, and he is very old travel agent in the industry doing incoming and outbound as well. So let's listen from him about his view for today and tomorrow healthcare industry in global.
Teşekkür ederim. Sayın Başkan, sayın katılımcılar, sonunda konuşanın biraz yükü ağır olur. Ona göre biraz çalışacağız, biraz toparlamadan. Ben öncelikle Emin abi size teşekkür ederim. Bu günleri çok önemli bir panelde bizi de davet ettiniz. Belli olduğu gibi Azerbaycan'da da şu anda COP29 etkinliği yapılır. Bu yeşil dünya için, dünyanı kurtarmak için ve 30 yılda karbon emisyasının sıfıra indirilmesine ilgili. Bu aynı zamanda hem Emin abinin yıllar önce ilan ettiği Global Healthcare for All sloganından yola çıkarak dünyanın eşrefi insandırsa ve insan sağlığı önemli bir meseledirse ve biz mutluyuz bu günleri. Bu tecrübeleri biz paylaştığımızda Azerbaycan bir destinasyonu olarak düşünürüz ki bir destinasyonu geliştiren zaman üç önemli bir faktör var. Bu antropogen faktördür. İkincisi bir teknoloji faktördür. Üçüncüsü de bu tabiat ve doğal. Bunlardan üçünden biri eğer aksayarsa tabii ki hemen o bizim yaratmak istediğimiz sağlık turizmi ürünü arkasında bir güçlü bir imajın olması çok önemli bir konudur. Ve ben bunun üstüne gelerek söylemek istiyorum ki bu dönemde bizim başkanlık yaptığımız dönemde tabii ki bu platformun yani Türkiye ile ve bu coğrafyalarla ister Dubai, Almanya veya Saudi Arabistan'ı büyük bir tecrübenin oluşması gelecekte yeni bir institutların ve gençlere yönelik faaliyetlerde eğitim alanlarının genişlenmesi için büyük bir fırsat açtı. Tabii eski Sovyetlerin bir parçası olarak Azerbaycan, Moldova ve diğer cumhuriyetlerde tabii ki sağlık turizminin anlayışı biraz farklı anlayışlarla karşılanırdı ve ben bir daha GSTC'ye teşekkür ediyorum. Bu Amman Deklarasyonuyla bunu artık biz eğitimlerimizde de, bütün o ders programlarımızda da koyduk. 8 alt segment olarak söyleyebiliriz ki hem Türkiye'de hem Azerbaycan'da bu segmentlerin hepsinin geliştirilmesi için iyi bir, mümbit bir imkanlar vardır. Bizim Türkiye ile temaslarımızda, yani faaliyetlerimizde bir yaklaşık bir 15 yıllık bir zamana bir nazar saldığımızda bizim termal turizmde çok büyük bir eksikliğimiz var ve tabii ki Azerbaycanlılar şu anda Karlovar, Slovenya, Belarus veya diğer ülkelere gidiyorlar. Neden burada? Yani 400'den fazla su çeşidinin olmasına rağmen Türkiye termal turizmden fazla pay alamıyor. Ben düşünüyorum ki bunun üzerinde bir ortak çalışmaların yapılmasına büyük bir ihtiyaç var. Postsosyalist mekanında Azerbaycan söyleyebiliriz ki naftalan petrolüyle, yağla, tedavi amaçlı urolojik sularıyla büyük bir kadro bazı var. Yani bir tersine bir dönüşün olmasını istiyoruz. Çünkü biz de Azerbaycan'da da bu sahada, bu alanda çalışan doktorlarımız var ki Türkiye'nin sağlık, termal sağlık turizm sektörüne çok iyi bir katkı sağlayabilirler. Yani bununla ilgili de bizim bir çalışmalarımız var ve herhangi bir destinasyonda karşılaştırmalı, yani kıyaslamalı olduğumuz üstünlük derecesi diyoruz. Buna İngilizce degree of competitive advantage derler. Yani bugün öyle bir avantaj Türkiye'de olabilir, Azerbaycan'da olabilir veya Azerbaycan'da olur, diğer bir yerde ve bazı ülkeler mesela deniz turizmi ülkesinden daha çok ekolojik turizmin çok güzel bir model ülkesi olabilir veya sağlık turizminden ilgili. Maalesef bazı hem bu facilitatorlar arasında hem aracı kuruluşlar arasında hem diğer şirketler arasında bir copy-paste denilen bir bizim yaralı bir konumuz var ki yani bir ürünü yaratmamıştan önce onun bir ideoloji olarak veya bir enstitütler olarak araştırmasına ihtiyaç var. Kısa kesmek istiyorum. Bir ülkenin sağlık turizm uğur hikayesi yalnız devletin işi değil. Burada sivil toplumlar, araştırma enstitüleri, gençlerin bu işlere katılmasına yani biz Azerbaycan-Türkiye modelinde yıllardır yani 2000 Emin abi de hatırlıyor. 18 yıldır aşağı yukarı bu yolu beraber geliyoruz. Yani bizim Türkiye'den de öğrenmeli olduğumuz çok şeyler var ve ben bugün çok mutluyum ki yani bugün bu platformda bizim faaliyetlerimiz hem dostluğa hem kardeşliğe hem de aynı zamanda bir tecrübelerin bir temasına büyük bir imkan sağlamıştır. Çok sağ olun, teşekkür ederim.
Well, thank you very much, Ruslan Bey, for your sharing your view and experience and what's happening in Azerbaijan and other part of the world. So let we speed up. Ahmet, you want to say something?
Yeah, actually, I just want a small clarification about what is actually talk about in my speech regarding the facilitator. For sure, we have very good facilitators in their side, but no. What I mean when I mention the hospitals, why they are going by their own. Honestly, the facilitators is not actually growing like what the hospitals actually expect. Yes, we have facilitators. They are good in their work, but they are not developed yet. We need big players. For example, for example, when you're talking about the travel, before the hotels selling directly to the guests, and there was very big fighting between the travel agencies and the hotels, and this fight is staying for a long time until we have big players in the travel market. The big players, they actually force the hotels to deal with them because this is not their business, it is a marketing. So marketing will go with the facilitators. But honestly, with my respect for everybody, what we need to build an international big facilitator. When I am in Saudi Arabia, or I am in Somalia, or I am in Yemen, I can enter, I can immediately book, I have all the information about all the countries. This is actually what I am, this is actually what I am, I just need to clarify. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmet. As Zahid said, it's too late. I'm really afraid that some of our facilitators taking their shoes and throwing to us. But thanks to their patience that they haven't been done this. Otherwise, tomorrow we will be in the media. we have been, either by the facilitator, by their shoe. Well, let me hand over the microphone to Dr. Natalia. Dr. Natalia is the president of Moldova Healthcare Travel Association, and also she is the new president of the Global Healthcare Travel Council in the next 2-year in term. She just received the flag from Cyprus, and she is the leader of the Global Healthcare Travel Council, and let's listen to her vision about today and for the future. Yes, please, go ahead.
Dear colleagues, close? Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Emin, about this possibility to intervene. I have a question. How many minutes you give to me? Because I see that all of you see two. No, it's not possible. Sorry, I'm a president. It's a joke. Okay.
Don't worry, we'll sit.
It's difficult to speak after all of you, that you are very big experience in the medical tourism, like a facilitator, like a tour operator, like hospitals. I tell this why, because I work with THTC around 7-8 years, and each time when I meet with you, I understand that we can more and more, really. We can more and more, and our meetings and our discussion, it's involuntary, the transfer of technology and the mind and the possibility to work together in the future. Moldova is a small country. We have 2.5 million of people. But in this small country, it's the best dental treatment in the world. And you will come in Moldova and you will see this. We speak today about the facilitators and about the doctors. If in this room we have the facilitator that has medical degree, you will be approved my opinion that it's very easy to work like a facilitator when you have medical degree. Because if you can see what is medical tourism classically or scientifically, it's a transfer the patients from the one country in other country with the good prices and all. And the facilitator do his job. But the doctors will tell us that the patients, it's not a tourist, it's a patient first of all. And all of them find what kind need to find the good treatment, the good doctor, and the good results. And sometimes it's not about the prices, it's about the health and about the life. For this, we, like a facilitator, we need to understand our position in this big industry. Medical tourism, it's a big industry and it grows each year and will be in biggest more. When we speak about medical tourism at the present, we know what he looks, yeah. But for the future, when I speak with my government about the medical tourism, because in Moldova we start to develop medical tourism not more 5 years seriously, and in 2 years very seriously, and we understand that this is the big industry and this is the ecosystem that are the heart and the locomotive of the economy. For the future, Mr. Min, the future of medical tourism, first of all, it's an ecosystem of holistical, acceptable for each of country. First of all, it's a development, it's an investment, it's about IVF intelligence. This not mean that the telemedicine will come in each our country and will take the patients and all doctors will work only by the telemedicine. The human resource is the first point in the medical tourism, in the economy and in each of our country. It's very important to have intelligent AI in medicine in general, because in this position the doctors will have more time to work with the patients and small time for the big data and other. It's a dream for my country, and I think for more countries that are in this room, to have all the medical cards of the patients in electronic form. Why? Because this is the general system and will help my country and all of your country to have electronic system for medical data for patients to be easy to go for different hospitals. And we understand that the big hospitals, line of the hospitals invest a lot in this idea. When I tell that it's an ecosystem, I think about also the business pharma, the prime material that used in the medicine, in the, I see, you see at the, okay. 1 minute I will tell about the, in my opinion, the role of the GHTC position for developed medical tourism. GHTC is the legal body that can develop this and to be the player of actor to develop in each of our country relationship with our government. Why? Because if government understand that in medical tourism need to invest, this means that it will invest in the hospital, in infrastructure, a new line of the plane, and all. I propose to you to continue our discussion because for me it's difficult to speak and to see of you that you think about cocktail. And yes, and we will speak about this, about all our idea and our development because we have more 2 days and we will make a transfer of technology for idea, for experience first of all. And thank you very much for this opportunity. And in my position like a president of GHTC, I promise all of you to be a heart for development and to be the legal body for each of your country to develop and to understand our position in our country. This is what is important. If I will have a time, I will tell my happiness story with THTC and GHTC. Why? Because it's very important and example for develop new facilitator. But will be Dr. Ferhat at the cocktail. Don't worry about it. No. And I promise to you that from Moldova we will have the patients that you will have till this moment. It's not very difficult case. We will have a difficult case because each time we send only difficult case to Turkey and to other countries. In Moldova, we are ready to bring every month more 10,000 patients only for dental treatment. And if you will choose one time the dental treatment, we will come back with your friends in Moldova because it's really a good price. It's about Lutz, yeah? Because Lutz say that each of us tell about prices, about doctors, about... It's true, because for each country, this is the important things. Thank you very much for your attention. And we continue our discussion.
Dr. Natalia, thank you for sharing your view. I can say that I have been several times to Moldova and visited their clinic and hospitals. They are becoming really a good destination for dental tourism. I mean, dental tourism is one of the 8 segments separately being considered than medical tourism. So they are very well developed, and they are receiving a lot of European patients, especially Italians and so many other well-developed well-developed countries' patients coming to Moldova, and they've been treated, and they are good in this actually. So they start promoting now and their destination as medical tourism destination. They started with dental, but I'm sure they will develop slowly by other areas as well. Thank you for joining and contributing, and for your leadership as well in this subject. And I would like to remind you that before we leave to cocktail hosted by Chairman of Chamber of Commerce of Ankara, tomorrow morning when we come to the exhibition, we have the B2B section in the health area. In the B2B section, there will be tables belonging to you. You will have your name, country, and your name on the tables. So you will have the B2B with the hospitals and clinics, which they are not exist here because the platform was open only for B2B as well. So tomorrow there will be some new hospitals and new service provider, healthcare service provider from than what you meet today in the booths in the exhibition area. There will be a new people and new companies and new hospitals and clinics will meet you in your table. So they will come, and I request from all our hosted buyer that tomorrow the Ministry of Trade inspectors will be with us in the B2B area. So they will gonna check and control if all hosted buyer attend and meet and done the B2B or not. Because if you don't want to be banned and being blacklisted in next term, because all our list is approved by the Ministry of Trade, in the next invitation, when we send your name and your company in the approval, if you are blacklisted or banned, then you cannot have any chance to join any of other events which is supported by the Ministry of Trade. So I recommend you to obey on the rules and regulation of the B2B, that you need to be tomorrow in your table and meeting with your companies that being fixed. Yes.
Mr. Emin, once again, I would like to express my thanks to you, and behalf of Azerbaijan team, we have some present for you. Please give us a chance.
Yes, we will be having the family picture before we leave, then you can present it, no problem. Sure. Well, let me thanks to all of you for being with us and patiently listening to our valuable global leader and speakers, and trying to get an idea and hear about their experience and what they share and contribute. Thanks to them, thanks to you, and would like to invite all of you to the stage, in the front line, to have the family picture. No. Let do the panel speaker up, and we should not do discrimination, global and non-global. All are global, please. No. Yok, gerek yok. A family picture, global, non-global family picture, please.
This.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or this leg.
Yes, I know, but where am I gonna put it? It's like it was like that.